You're watching Daily News Podcast on Mangalore Today, your guide through the complexities of today's news landscape. From local achievements to challenges we face, we're here to bring you the full picture.
In the recent VTU state-level cross-country championship at Bahubali College of Engineering in Shravanabelagola, Mangalore's Sahyadri boys cross-country team clinched the champion's title, while the girls' team secured the runners-up position. Ms. Aksha KB and Ms. Vibha BK stood out and have been selected to represent in the upcoming All India Inter-University Cross-Country Championship 2024-25. The championship witnessed an enthusiastic participation of over 195 individuals. The boys' team comprised of Karthik P., Kirthan R. Shetty, Aditya K.S., GJ Sathwik Rai, and Pravith. Meanwhile, the girls' team included Shriya Leeladhara Salian, Saniya Shetty, Smitha Bokade, and Sanvi Rai. Congratulations to the talented athletes for bringing laurels to Mangalore.
In a significant development, Mangalore University's Academic Council has granted autonomous status to St. Philomena College, Puttur, in Dakshina Kannada. This decision comes after the syndicate of the university had previously approved autonomy for the college. The university will now forward its recommendation to the state government for final approval. This move follows the autonomy granted to Alva's College in Mudbidri by the state government last year. Additionally, 5 colleges in Mangaluru were already operating autonomously. St. Philomena College, with its rich history dating back to 1958, is noted for its A-grade accreditation from NA and offers a range of undergraduate and postgraduate programs with a strong student body. The college, having received positive feedback from the Standing Committee, is now set to embark on a new journey towards further academic excellence as an autonomous institution. Tensions ran high as a protest led by the Mangaluru Mandal BJP unit turned confrontational under the Thokotu Junction flyover. The protest, triggered by the state government's fuel price hike, escalated when Yuva Morcha leader Murali Konaji was allegedly manhandled by Ullal station house officer H.N. Balakrishna. The situation intensified as BJP workers clashed with local police while attempting to block traffic on the highway. The altercation drew in ACP Ravish Naik, who intervened to diffuse the escalating tensions between the two parties. The incident highlights the growing unrest over the fuel price hike, underscoring the need for dialogue and resolution between the protesting group and the authorities.
Mangalore, 20th of June 2024. In a recent development, the Supreme Court has responded to a petition filed by the National Testing Agency, NTA, regarding the NEET UG 2024 exams. The SC has issued a notice seeking the transfer of related pleas from high courts to the apex court and has put a stay on proceedings in the lower courts. It is important to note that the counseling process will continue despite this decision. Additionally, the Supreme Court has also served notices to the Center and NTA in response to a petition by students who faced technical issues during the NEET UG exam in Meghalaya. These students have requested inclusion in the group eligible for a re-exam scheduled for June 23rd after losing 45 minutes during the initial test. The NTA had earlier decided to withdraw grace marks and conduct a retest for 1,563 candidates. Results for these students are expected to be out on June 30th to facilitate counseling starting on July 6.
The Bharatiya Janata Party's district unit in Mangaluru organized a protest near the PVS Circle against the fuel price hike by the state Congress government. MP Capt. Brijesh Chauta criticized the government for imposing this burden on the people. He accused CM Zaramaya of targeting BJP supporters in the state with this increase. The protests saw the participation of MLA Vedavyas Kamath, Mayor Sudhir Shetty Kenner, BJP corporators, and party workers who were later detained by the police for blocking traffic during the demonstration.
In a tragic incident in BJD, a youth named Yogesh, 23, is feared drowned in the sea, while his friend Sandeep has been rescued by locals. The two friends, who had come from Tippatur to attend a wedding in Kundapur, ventured into the sea in the evening. Both Yogesh and Sandeep are ITI students in Tippatur. Kundapur Police and Coastal Security Police have initiated a search operation for the missing youth. Stay tuned as we bring you more updates on this developing story. In a latest development, Captain Brijesh Chauta, the Member of Parliament for Dakshina Kannada, has urged the National Highways Authority of India, NHAI, to expedite the construction work on National Highway 75 between Mangaluru and Bengaluru. The MP emphasized the need for smooth vehicular movement at key junctions like Melkar, Kaladka, Mani, and Upinangadi before July 5th to ease the inconvenience faced by commuters. Captain Chowda also reviewed the progress of the four-lane work on NH75 between BC Road and Atta Hole, emphasizing the importance of executing the work efficiently. Additionally, he directed NHAI to complete the widening of NH69 on the Mangaluru-Mudbidri-Karkala stretch and expedite the Mudbidri bypass work. Furthermore, the MP discussed issues related to widening NH66 and instructed the NHAI to prepare a detailed report on constructing service roads along the Talapati-Hejmati stretch. He also emphasized the need for maintenance of the Port Connectivity Highway and directed the Public Works Department to involve local residents and bodies in the widening of Mangaluru-Tumakuru NH73. The meeting, attended by officials, including the Deputy Commissioner and NHAI Project Director, aimed to address the various challenges and expedite the infrastructure development projects in the region. In a concerning development in Ajavara Taluk, the Kanthamangala Government School faced a significant drop in attendance, with only 16 out of 90 students attending classes following the discovery of a deceased man in the school corridors. The man, identified as Vasantha from Virajpete, was found dead after a night of consuming liquor with an acquaintance, Uday Kumar Naika from Kadaba. It was later revealed that Vasantha was killed by Uday Kumar by crushing his head with a stone. In response to the fear gripping the students, the Sulia Block Education Officer called for an emergency meeting with officials and authorities to address the situation. The accused, Uday Kumar Naika, has been apprehended in connection with the case as investigations continue in this distressing incident. In a tragic news, prominent Dalit leader Chandu L., state organizing convener of Dalita Sangarsha Samithi, Ambedkar Vada, has passed away at a private hospital in Mangaluru. He was 52 and leaves behind his wife and 2 children. Chandu was a well-respected figure in the Dalit community, having served as vice president of Belthangadi Taluk Panchayat and as a member of the Cashew Development Corporation. His untimely demise has left a void in the hearts of many who admired and respected his dedication to public service. Our thoughts and prayers are with his family and loved ones during this difficult time.
In Mangalore, Dakshina Kannada MP Captain Brijesh Chowda has urged officials to speed up the establishment of the plastic park at Ganjima in Mangalore Taluk. He expressed disappointment over the halt in the project, despite having received grants worth 32 crore. At a recent meeting at the DC office, he emphasized the importance of not delaying the project due to minor issues and highlighted the potential to create employment for thousands once completed. Chowta also reviewed the advancements in the Jala Jeevan mission and instructed officials to ensure its successful implementation.
In a recent felicitation ceremony by the Mangaluru City Corporation, Dakshina Kannada MP Captain Brijesh Chowta expressed his gratitude for the opportunity to serve the resource-rich district. Drawing inspiration from former PM Atal Bihari Vajpayee and ex-Defense Minister George Fernandes, he emphasized the importance of their guidance in his political journey. The event, attended by Mayor Sudhir Shetty Kannur, Deputy Mayor Sunitha, and former mayors, aimed to honor Chowta's dedication to public service. While MLC Ivan D'Souza was also meant to be felicitated, his absence was noted at the ceremony. This event reflects the commitment of local leaders in shaping the future of Mangaluru.
In the latest development, the Ministry of Education has taken a bold step by canceling the UGC NET exam after receiving inputs hinting at a potential compromise in the examination process. This decision, affecting over 9 lakh candidates, has stirred reactions from the likes of Congress leader Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, demanding accountability. The exam conducted by NTA on June 19, 2024, supposedly saw integrity concerns, prompting a thorough investigation by the Central Bureau of Investigation. The ministry emphasizes ensuring transparency by rescheduling the exam at a later date. This move follows the NEET UG 2024 controversy, where a reported question paper leak and grace marks controversies raised protests and legal actions. The government assures strict actions against any party found guilty of compromising the sanctity of examinations, emphasizing its commitment to safeguard students' interests.
In the latest updates from Mangaluru, the Vice-Chancellor of Mangalore University, P.L. Dharma, has announced that the even-semester undergraduate examinations for the academic year 2023-24 will kick off on June 24th. Exams for the second, fourth, and sixth semesters will run until the end of July. Meanwhile, classes for the upcoming academic year 2024-25 are expected to commence in early August. Mr. Dharma also mentioned that the sixth semester students' answer scripts will be evaluated first, with their results being the initial ones to be declared. Moreover, the university is set to disassociate with postgraduate students in Kodagu district, as the newly formed Kodagu University has been handling admissions since last year. Stay tuned for more updates as the academic landscape in Mangalore undergoes significant changes. In a dangerous stunt, reminiscent of a scene from a Hollywood movie, a woman clung to a man's hand while hanging from the edge of a building near Swami Narayan Temple in Pune. The reckless act was captured for an Instagram reel, with no safety measures in place. The video, now viral on social media, has sparked outrage, with users condemning the risky behavior. Despite calls for action against the content creators, no complaints have been filed yet. The stunt, aimed at checking grip strength, saw the duo dangling approximately 100 feet above the ground, risking their lives solely for social media views. This incident serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of performing dangerous stunts for the sake of online validation.
Mangalore Today brings you a sad news update from Bengaluru, where former Indian pacer David Johnson has tragically passed away after falling from the balcony of his apartment. At 52, he leaves behind his wife and children. Reports suggest he had been unwell for some time. Investigations are underway to determine the circumstances surrounding his fall. Johnson, a key player in Karnataka's cricket history, shared the field with legends like Anil Kumble and Javagal Srinath. Former teammate Dada Ganesh expressed shock at the news, reminiscing about their playing days together. Indian cricket stalwarts Anil Kumble and BCCI Secretary Jay Shah also paid their respects to the departed soul. Mangalore Today extends heartfelt condolences to David Johnson's family and friends during this difficult time.
In a recent press conference, Chief Minister Siddaramaiah of Bengaluru dismissed rumors of being pressured by his cabinet members or lawmakers regarding a high-profile homicide case involving actor Darshan. He emphasized that the government will adhere strictly to the law and allow the police to carry out their investigation without interference. The Chief Minister also clarified that there are no current plans to replace Senior Advocate Prasanna Kumar as the special public prosecutor in the case. Siddaramaiah's statement aims to quell speculations and uphold the transparency and integrity of the ongoing investigation. In the midst of the uproar over the cancellation of the UGC NET exam, the Education Ministry highlighted concerns about compromised integrity. Over 11 lakh students were set to appear for the exam, which was abruptly cancelled after inputs were received from the Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center. Joint Secretary Govind Jaiswal informed the media that the matter has been forwarded to the CBI for a detailed investigation, with plans for a fresh examination to be shared soon. The National Testing Agency, which conducted the exam, is facing scrutiny for alleged irregularities, triggering nationwide protests and demands for a retest. The ministry stressed it will take action against any wrongdoing and mentioned the decision to shift to pen and paper mode this time was based on stakeholder inputs and NTA's experience. UGC NET is crucial for assistant professor positions and research fellowships. The cancellation of the exam has become a political talking point, with opposition parties criticizing the government as the paper leak government. The controversy surrounding the NEET exam has intensified as 4 individuals, including an aspirant named Anurag Yadav and his uncle Sikandar, have been arrested in Bihar for confessing to leaking the question paper. Anurag Yadav revealed that he was made to memorize the leaked paper the night before the exam and found the exact questions in the test the next day. The arrested individuals admitted to receiving the question paper and claimed they could leak papers for any competitive exam for a fee of 30 to 32 lakh per aspirant. The issue has sparked nationwide protests and political debates, with opposition parties accusing the government of corruption. However, Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan denies any rigging and claims there is no evidence of irregularities. The Supreme Court has taken note of the situation and emphasized the need for fairness in the examination process. In Mangalore today, the Enforcement Directorate, ED, conducted raids on about 35 premises in Delhi NCR, Mumbai, and Nagpur in a money laundering probe linked to a company and its promoters accused of a bank loan fraud exceeding Rs 20,000 crore. The searches target the Amtech Group and its directors, including Arvind Dham and Gautam Malhotra. The investigation follows a CBI FIR against a group entity of Amtech, ACL Limited, for alleged bank fraud, resulting in significant losses. The ED suspects funds were diverted to real estate, foreign investments, and new ventures. The probe reveals manipulated sales, assets, and profits to secure more loans. Large sums were reportedly parked in shell companies, and foreign assets were created through Benami transactions. Stay tuned for more updates on this developing story. In a groundbreaking move, the governor of Louisiana, Jeff Landry, has signed a bill mandating the display of the Ten Commandments in every public school classroom, making Louisiana the only state in the U.S. to do so. While proponents argue the historical significance of the commandments, opponents raise concerns about its constitutionality, citing a violation of the separation of church and state. The American Civil Liberties Union has announced plans to challenge the law in court. Governor Landry defended the decision, stating it is essential to expand faith in public schools. This law comes amidst a series of other bills signed by Landry, including measures to hire chaplains in schools and restrict discussions on sexual orientation and transgender rights. Civil rights groups are gearing up for a legal battle, emphasizing that politicians should not impose religious doctrine in public schools. Stay tuned as this controversial issue unfolds.
In Mangalore Today news, WhatsApp is gearing up to introduce a new feature that will revolutionize chat transfers between devices. Instead of the current system, where chats need to be backed up on cloud storage, WhatsApp will soon enable users to transfer chats using QR codes. This new method is set to make the process simpler and quicker, eliminating the need for Google Drive storage space. How will this work? When switching to a new device, WhatsApp will generate a QR code containing your chat history. By scanning this code with the new device, users can initiate the transfer. The feature is currently in development for Android beta version and is expected to be available to beta testers soon. Stay tuned for updates on how this innovative QR code chat transfer will streamline the process for WhatsApp users in Mangalore and beyond. In tragic news, 68 Indian pilgrims have lost their lives during the Hajj pilgrimage in Saudi Arabia this year due to searing heat. The total death toll from various countries has risen to over 600, with many fatalities attributed to natural causes and the extreme weather conditions. Reports indicate that the majority of Egyptian pilgrims succumbed to the heat. The Indian diplomat, confirming the fatalities, has mentioned that there are also some Indian pilgrims missing. Authorities from Indonesia, Iran, Senegal, Tunisia, and Iraq have reported deaths, but the specific causes remain unspecified. Saudi Arabia, yet to disclose its official figures, reported over 2,700 cases of heat exhaustion in a single day. The Hajj, coinciding with the scorching Saudi summer, has seen rising temperatures, as stated by a recent Saudi study. Our thoughts and prayers are with the families of the deceased during this difficult time. On the Shiv Sena Foundation Day in Mumbai, the Sena versus Sena battle intensified as Uddhav Thackeray challenged Prime Minister Narendra Modi to face off in the upcoming Maharashtra Assembly elections. Thackeray asserted his party's independence from using PM Modi's image and dismissed the possibility of aligning with those who sought to weaken Shiv Sena. The Election Commission's decision to grant the rival faction the party's name and symbol did not resonate with the voters, with Thackeray's faction winning 9 seats compared to the rivals' 7. The Nationalist Congress Party, led by Sharad Pawar, secured 8 seats, while the BJP faced a setback with its seat count reduced to 9. Chief Minister Eknath Shinde accused Thackeray of deviating from the party's ideology, while Thackeray highlighted the support received from diverse demographics, affirming his commitment to Hindutva and the Constitution. The political landscape in Maharashtra remains dynamic as the parties gear up for the upcoming challenges. In Mangalore updates, the Indian Institute of Technology Bombay has levied fines on 8 students for organizing a contentious play titled Rahovan during the Performing Arts Festival. The play, alleged to be a parody of Ramayana, sparked controversy due to derogatory references to Hindu beliefs. Following complaints, the Institute's disciplinary committee took action, penalizing 4 students with fines amounting to 1.2 lakh each, and 4 others with 40,000 each. Additional sanctions include bans from Gymkhana awards and hostel facilities. While some groups supported the Institute's decision, others criticized it, citing freedom of expression concerns. Social media debates ensued with calls for guidelines to prevent the ridicule of religions on campuses. This incident has sparked discussions about the boundaries of free speech and respect for cultural beliefs within educational institutions.
In a tragic incident, 29 people have lost their lives in Kallakurichi district, Tamil Nadu, due to consuming toxic liquor. A total of 68 individuals have been hospitalized after consuming the deadly drink. The victims, many from the Karunapuram area, experienced severe symptoms, leading to this unfortunate loss of life. Investigations revealed that the toxic liquor was not procured from government-run shops, indicating a criminal element in the supply chain. The state government has taken swift action, suspending officials and transferring the case to CBCID for further investigation. Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has expressed shock over the incident and vowed to crack down on those responsible. Opposition parties have also demanded stringent action against those accountable for this tragedy. The death toll underscores the urgent need for better enforcement and regulation to prevent such incidents in the future.
Mangaluru, 20th of June. Security has been beefed up in Mangaluru ahead of the visit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The Mangaluru City Police have implemented a multi-tier security arrangement in the city in preparation for the Prime Minister's 2-day visit starting on Thursday. Inspector General of Police for Mangaluru Vidhi Kumar Birdi stated that a high-alert security setup has been established as part of the security protocols. In a bid to ensure safety, Mangaluru Police has declared the city a temporary red zone for drone and quadcopter operations. Unauthorized drone activities within the red zone will face penalties under the Drone Rules 2021. PM Modi is scheduled to arrive in Mangaluru on Thursday and will participate in the Empowering Youth Transforming Karnataka event at a local venue. Various development projects will be inaugurated during his visit, including the launch of the Competitiveness Improvement in Agriculture and Allied Sectors project. On Friday, the Prime Minister will join in the 10th International Day of Yoga celebrations in Mangaluru.
Mangalore, June 20th, 2024. The scorching summer heat has taken a toll on India, with more than 40,000 suspected heat stroke cases reported across the country. The prolonged heat wave has claimed over 100 lives, while parts of the Northeast are battling floods due to heavy rain. Experts attribute these extreme weather conditions to human-induced climate change, with temperatures in North India hitting almost 50 degrees Celsius, making it one of the longest heatwave spells on record. In Delhi, hospitals are overwhelmed with heat-affected patients, prompting the health ministry to issue directives for immediate attention. Amid the crisis, bird rescue operations are in full swing as birds are falling from the skies due to the intense heat. Meanwhile, in the northeastern state of Assam, floods and landslides have caused devastation, claiming the lives of at least 6 people. One tragic incident saw a landslide burying a woman and her 3 daughters alive. The region has witnessed over 160,000 people being affected by the floods, highlighting the urgent need for disaster management measures. As temperatures continue to soar and heavy rains persist, authorities are on high alert, emphasizing the importance of preparedness and resilience in the face of these extreme weather events.
That's all from us today. We sincerely thank you for tuning in. For more details on the stories you've heard and for continuous news coverage, please visit mangaloretoday.com. Subscribing ensures you're always updated. Farewell, until our paths cross again.